Nicole is my 50-year-old sister who has an intellectual disability as well as chronic schizophrenia. Nikki's intellectual disability came from an unfortunate accident. She was 4 days old when a car door accidentally hit her head quite hard, and she received irreparable brain damage. Having a sister or brother with a disability means that you don't grow up like other people. So we often grow up as invisible, we often grow up feeling like we're not worthy within our families. And then as we get older, we try to live our own lives, but when our parents become incapable of caring for our siblings, we often have to put our lives on hold and then step back into a carer role with them. So because of Nicole's needs, because she's 24/7, it was deemed that she needed to go into supported accommodation and was unable to come and reside with me. But thankfully we found Silvervale and she's now here.
Nikki was reserved, very unsure. It was very hard for us to understand who Nikki was, and I think it was hard for Nikki to adjust to where she was and what was happening in her life. When she first moved in, she was probably having a behaviour every day, every shift. And it was about us learning and working together as a team and showing her that we are all going to be here and we're all doing the same thing and we're all here for her.
Because of the staff's consistent approach in creating a secure, safe environment for her, she now calls Bonnyfield her home. So it's taken 7 months, but when I pulled up the other day, I said, "Who lives here?" And she said, "Me, it's my home, it's my home."
I find that we're not just taking on the customers, we take on the families as well, and it's a huge thing for them to have their loved one move into a group home.
We talk to the families, we let them know they're okay, let them know what they're doing, how they've been, even when they've had like behaviours or bad days.
As much as our siblings are making that transition away from the family home and everything they've known, and we're also making the transition of standing back and going, I have to trust other people to do the best thing by you. That's a really hard thing to do. And is that a smiley face?
Yeah.
I can tell that's a smiley face. It's pretty smiley.
It's not easy for them to leave their family member here. There will never be anyone as good as them to look after their loved one. And we have to prove that we've got those skills and that we can do it. We may not do it the same way, but we can do it and we want to do it. If a family member asks us to do something, we make sure we do that, and that proves that we're here to follow through and look after their loved one.
Yes! Well, they're our family too. So when we come to work, we become their family as well, and we help them all become a family together.
Okay.
Mildred's been part of Nikki's life for 15 years.
Yeah.
So Mildred's family, isn't she?
Okay.
Yeah, family. I want to be able to see her achieve whatever she wants to achieve, not what I want, whatever she wants to achieve. And there's a long way to go before we understand all of that about Nikki, but that's what I want. For her to be able to say to me, I want to do this. She wants to go to a circus. We're going to get her to a circus. She wants to go to Queensland. I've already started looking. She told me the other day she'd like to go to Disneyland. We can make that happen. Why can't we? That's what we're here to do, make Nikki achieve what she wants in her life.